Here in Northwest Ohio, our proximity to the Michigan border includes having an office in Southeast Michigan. We see a lot of people from Ohio traveling to Michigan, people from Michigan traveling to Ohio. So as a service to our clients, we have several attorneys. I'm one of them, licensed both in Ohio and Michigan, so we're prepared and ready to handle those issues as they arise. One of the main issues as between Ohio and Michigan is the way that Michigan's laws treat car accident victims. They call it a no-fault system. There's the Michigan No Fault Act. I think that's a bit of a misnomer. There's a part of the act that's no fault, but there is a fault-based system as well. So the no-fault part of it is if you have a vehicle that is insured with Michigan no-fault coverage, and this is a change in the last year or so, you're entitled to wage loss, some replacement services, medical bills under that policy, regardless of who's at fault for the accident. That's a claim you bring with your own insurance carrier. Now, property damage is handled a little bit separately. We can help with that. Basically, you are able to recover your deductible from the at-fault driver, but beyond that, you're dealing with your own carrier. So you'll hear these words, no fault, PIP, first party claim, all mean the same thing. First party means your own insurance. PIP is the type of benefit. No fault is sort of the scheme that you're under, the set of laws that you're under. There's also a third party case. That's a regular negligence case where the other party's at fault. PIP benefits are widely available, but there are limits to them in terms of both amount and duration. Third party claims expand the availability of those PIP benefits and also open the door for you to pursue pain and suffering. Now, to get there, you have to meet a threshold. That threshold is sort of changing from time to time because in the state of Michigan, that's a question for a judge to determine, meaning it's a question of law. So you have evidence from your doctor, the insurance company may send you to a doctor to be evaluated, and the judge is trying to determine if your accident meets a threshold which goes beyond what they would consider to be a soft tissue, which is a bit of a loaded word, case, making it enough of an impact on your life. They used to use the words, change the course and trajectory of your life. That's been softened a bit to basically this has to be a significant but objective event. In other words, we need an MRI result that shows an injury. We need a CT scan that shows an injury, an X-ray, something like that. Aggravation can be included in that, but it's a very, very nebulous standard and it can be difficult to prove. So that's the type of, while we're working on both cases, they're on a parallel track. We have your first party case that we're developing to make sure that you're getting all those benefits, but that necessarily translates into whether we can establish the third party case. For out-of-state residents, things get even hazier because the PIP benefits are not going to be available to you, but you can get some somewhat enhanced benefits for wage loss and things, but you're going to need to prove elements of that threshold. So simply by virtue of traveling in Michigan, living in Michigan, there's a relatively complex set of laws that you are probably generally aware of, but really need to be shepherded through the system by an experienced attorney.